So he's like, I can get you on the Thursday flight at, 12:52, whatever. I'm like, oh God, 2 days? She goes, no, ma'am, you're going to leave your hotel Wednesday at 10 p.m. Anyway, so I looked at my husband and I knew. I was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I just go where you tell me to go. And he's like, it's going to be fine. He was so nice through the whole thing. And I was just looking at him like, I've totally messed up.
Yeah, you're in debt now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to do that extra work.
Mm-hmm. You're entirely in
debt.
For
a while. Yeah. At least 5 years.
See, whenever I pull that shit, I'm like, hey, I paid for it. I'm allowed to fuck up. Like, I just pull that card and lay it on the table and deal with it. See, this is the sour mood I was talking about. This isn't friendly. That's not good. Brian, help us here.
Well, I have an awkward apology. It's probably going to be to both of you, but I don't know if you guys remember the episode where we were talking about an actual friend of mine that I was using as a weird obsession because his music is so amazing. But Mr. Randall Shreve, I shared his music with you guys. I had
good. Yeah.
I had actually complained, and I've done this before in front of him, but I was actually complained about him because he's very talented. He's very attractive. He's pretty much a cool dude. And so I had hoped that he was horrible in bed is what I had said. And he actually heard our episode. He reached out to us on Instagram. And so now my awkward apology is for you two because I have Randall Shreve here with me on our show. Hello, Mr. Shreve. How are you, sir?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks.
So,
thank you, Brian.
I know, but this is what this is about. It got weird.
Brian?
It was me, and I apologize. I've actually had Randall on our show that we have in Branson, where I do a show there as well, and he's just a really insanely great performer, a wonderful musician, a super attractive dude, and all the girls just go gaga.
Not so great in bed, but
that was the question, and I think that it was. I think the girls actually put it up that, yeah.
It wasn't you, Brian.
It wasn't me, but it was the girls were like, yeah, he probably doesn't. He looks like I think you said he's lazy. I think that's what you accused him of appearing like.
Well, all right.
I didn't say that. I did.
That.
So I haven't been sure how I was gonna approach this because I'm very private. I'm not gonna get into my actual bedroom life. But I can speak to Lazy.
Oh, okay. You can speak to Lacey. Okay, Lazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this really isn't about that. This is just about making the girls uncomfortable, Randall. Thank you for joining the show today. What is going on right now? Where are you setting up at?
I'm in Springfield, Missouri tonight.
Oh, okay. And so you got a show going at one of the locations up there?
Yeah.
We're not going to call it out. It'll be past date by the time this posts. But
true, yeah.
One thing that Randall does, Mr. Shreve does, that I don't know. I brought it up before, and I think he got mad at me. So this will be another opportunity to have an awkward moment. But he has an amazing Freddie Mercury show.
Dude, I just saw on Instagram the photo.
It is insanely good, and he keeps on telling me that. Am I wrong? You keep telling me that we're not going to do those anymore, but I keep on seeing them pop up, and they keep selling out in one day.
Yeah, I'm not as opposed to as I was 6 months ago to doing them more. I've got one tomorrow in Tulsa, but it's beneficial in lots of ways. I like doing them. I don't want to get stuck doing them because I prefer to write and perform my own music.
Yeah, and you have amazing music. Trust me, the girls have gone through. They Spotified everything that you got. They've been talking about your songs and stuff. I think Evil is probably my soul of the songs you've written. But
yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Okay, on the Freddie Mercury one where you're jumping really, really high.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what picture I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think
on Instagram.
I mean, that whole situation with the acrobats, and I mean, it seems like a legit production.
Oh yeah, no, it is. We bring in a lot of like full production for it. That travels with us when we do it.
What was your hesitation?
You have a band down where you're out of, right? Are you guys still doing that setup too?
Yeah, the DeVilles. Yeah, we played last week. We'll play like usually once, twice a month, and then the rest of the time I mostly do my solo stuff, and then I'll also do once or twice a month do the Freddie thing.
Yeah. If you guys get a chance, you got to check out Randall Shreve. He's all over the Midwest. He's got any of these iterations that you see him in is amazing. His solo stuff is exactly like what I shared with you girls. You know, it's like the beautiful and all that. But the DeVilles and stuff bring in this another aspect. It's almost like a carnival kind of style to it.
It
really
looks fun.
Amazing.
Any plans to travel to Europe and tour there?
We can hook you up in Amsterdam.
I want to. I've always wanted to. I think that it would go over well in Europe. It's just a matter of getting the back and getting people behind me to do it. You know.
Sure. There's so many cool little venues here you can play in. I have a friend who's in music as well, and she was touring Europe with another band, and she's super small. Like, she's from the Midwest as well. She's from Minneapolis, and they had a great turnout, and there's just really unique places that they were playing. I thought it was pretty cool, and they had 6 cities, I think. So it's a cool place to do a tour.
A lot of my friends play in Europe, and they have nothing but good to say.
Yeah.
Well, Randall, I know you're loading into your gig right now, so thank you for taking your time.
Oh, my
Thanks,
pleasure.
Brian.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for dialing
Questioning your sexual escapades.
No, it was great.
We're going to get out there, and we're going to make sure that we see you, and thanks for calling in, man.
All right, yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon.
So
Thanks.
good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Brian, how dare you, sir?
Brian.
That was pretty awesome. It got weird.
If we have guests on the show, you need to give me a heads up so I don't show up with glasses and a bund head. Okay?
Nope, that was perfect.
Not what I want for myself right now.
After he gets crucified, this is perfect.
Hey, he's not lazy at it though.
No, he did say
cool,
he did say that, he could probably testify to a little bit of laziness, but I mean, shit, if I looked like him, I'd be lazy too.
Yeah, he's not hard to look at.
Well, and I'm thinking like, you're like, I've done everything I need to do for tonight. I've entertained you. I probably could just lay here and not do anything.
And I'm sorry, a straight man pulling off the Freddie Mercury look and singing, like, that's a weird combination that I really, really like for some.
I'm telling you, that jump was.
Thanks for putting that together, Brian. But next time you warn me.
Thanks.
It's the last time you're going to have control of our Instagram.
Or I just have to get ready for every damn podcast we do now. No more hobo in it.
All right. Weird obsessions. I'll go first. We've talked about it before. Working Moms came out with a season 1, and then real fast a season 2, and then even faster yesterday came out with season 3. And
yes,
how far into it are you, Cass?
I'm like episode 10-ish, I think.
Okay, I think I'm only like in 4 in, and
they're fast. They're kind of quick episodes, but it's still good. It's still very, very good.
It's so good. I'm glad that in episode, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but at the end of episode 2, if you didn't know that, or excuse me, at the end of season 2, if you didn't even know there was a season 2, I won't ruin it. But the nice thing about season 3 is you're wanting the elephant in the room to be addressed quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. There is initial conflict of the problem that they leave off. So they're not dragging. I could see where someone would drag season 3.
Yeah.
All the way to the end. And then they finally address it.
So far, it's been very compatible with the flow of the other 2 seasons. I like it. It's still just as funny. Has some serious bits in there.
A lot of nudity too.
Oh yeah, plenty of.
Finally, okay. Now you got my attention.
I can't think of any
there we
dicks, but plenty of tits. Some boobs. For sure.
Yeah. Her boobs looked really good. And those are legit like breastfeeding boobs. Like they were full. I mean, obviously I don't think that they were legit, but they looked like
they looked real.
What it looks like.
I wouldn't know, but I'm going to take your word for it.
Okay. Well, that's something to look forward to.
No, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying I've never had them.
Yeah.
Could really use some wine right now.
I know. What's your weird obsession, Cass?
So I've been watching, like I've noted before, a lot of RuPaul. So when I go into cleanse mode, I spend a lot of time with Netflix to distract me. And I was watching RuPaul the other day, and there's a choreographer named Yannis Marshall. I don't know if you know his name, but he is absolutely phenomenal. He was on Britain's Got Talent like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And he's just a stunning choreographer that does a lot of work for big names. And he was a part of the show, which then triggered me to put him like hashtag Yannis Marshall on my Instagram. So now all of his vids will pop up. I can't stop watching his dance videos. It makes me want to go back into dance again. I'm obsessed with just like watching his choreography. And he does it all in heels, very, very high heels, which is impressive.
Oh, that hurts.
It's super impressive. It makes me, it's crazy. I can't even walk in him. He's stomping the stage with him. It's crazy. But you must watch, yes.
I can't believe he just called in.
From his car.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how the audio is going to play back, but so Brian,
he didn't call you out too hard, though. To be fair,
no, he's a very good guy. He's
pretty chill.
Yeah, I didn't really expect him like throw down a challenge or anything. I don't think he was trying to hook up with anybody. But
no.
As far as weird obsessions goes,
he can see us now.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, there's a show called Life Afterwards, anyways, there's some new shows on Netflix that I've been following, but nothing non-nerdy, nothing cool like you guys follow.
13 Reasons.
I watched the 13th Doctor finally on Doctor Who with my daughter. We have a obsession with Doctor Who, so we finally saved the season up and watched it.
I haven't made it there yet.
It's the female Doctor. She's finally a girl. Yeah, so
I heard that.
That doesn't sound right when you say it's the female Doctor. You think it's like a gynecologist or something. It's
no,
space and time.
It's sexist, is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the female one because like 1 out of 20 should be a female.
Yeah, we should probably throw a girl there at some point. Was there a black one too? Just throwing that in.
No, I don't think
we've
had a black one yet.
Okay, well maybe there's number 1.
That comes later.
We're not ready. Just a woman.
Okay, here's the question: have there been Asian ones?
I know.
Well, then it's definitely not accurate.
Plenty of seasons to go.
Sorry.
What a weird show.
We're gonna get so many letters.
Yeah.
Any semi-weirds? You've been doing a lot of traveling, yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely had to have had some weird stuff, yeah?
I looked through my texts I sent you when I was going through them, because I sent you a whole bunch of reminders, and none of them on their own are really good standalone moments. So I thought maybe I'd just walk through a few things we did while we were traveling this last weekend.
Go for it.
And maybe there's some weirdness tucked in there. I'm hoping my memory doesn't fail me entirely. But we went to Estonia and Finland. So we were in Spain, in Costa Brava. I highly recommend that. It's about 90 minutes north of Barcelona. If you ever get a chance to head that way, it is stunning, and I recommend it. Not too much weird stuff happened there, but I just want to say that it's a really cool spot that, if you're ever in the Spain, Barcelona area, you should go to. But we spent time in Estonia and Finland last weekend, and it was a really weird trip in the sense it's somewhere that neither of us had been, and we didn't know what to expect. But we got a really great Airbnb. It had a sauna and a jet tub, and it was super affordable because it's Estonia, and it was perfect. It was great. But it was across the alley it was like right in Old Town, but it was across the alley from a karaoke bar. So 5 and where'd that come from? Friday and Saturday.
Isn't Estonia where Encino Man is from?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So they're a very, I use the word stoic people because that's the only word that comes to mind. You could say rude, but they were just really not friendly. So our visit there was really strange. And they were ruled by Russia for a while, and they have some like really crazy